everyone, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, I'm Remi. I'm an LA and Japan travel content creator. I post YouTube videos sharing some of my favorite things to do in both LA and Japan. I also have an affinity for posting food recommendations in LA on my Instagram. But I'm not gonna lie, Instagram has kind of taken a back burner to YouTube lately. Working in between both countries has been an interesting shift, and I feel like I'm still figuring out my new workflow and posting cadence for the two areas. If you're new to my channel, you may think it a bit out of nowhere for me to be posting two seemingly different areas and having that be the focus of my channel. But I consider both LA and Japan very integral parts of my identity. I'm a Japanese American who was adopted from Fukuoka, Japan, and raised here in Los Angeles by two Japanese Americans. Before Japan borders opened, my channel focused solely on my life here in LA and showing things to do. I had also never edited a YouTube video before 2021, so the 2 years leading up to borders opening really allowed me to get my reps in and refine my skills as a creator. When Japan borders opened in fall 2022, I jumped at the chance to head to Japan with my dad to film, explore, and take in as much as I could about the country I was born in, but not raised in. It's such an interesting experience going back to a place where you could have grown up. And not only that, walking around and seeing so many people who looked like me. It's a sense of belonging that's really hard to explain. I think the hardest part for me was the sting of them expecting me to speak the language, because I look/am full Japanese. And then them looking at me with confusion when I speak English or kindergarten level Japanese. It's a sting that sticks with me, but also lights a fire in me to learn the language. So yeah, Japan and LA may seem to be a very random combination, but I feel so pulled to share both sides of my identity, Los Angeles and Japan. Although I've been posting mostly Japan videos on my channel lately, I still want to share my LA with you. I want to show you what life is like if you've grown up here, what life is like as a Japanese American here, and how I find connections to my roots in LA. Plus, I love to play tourist in my own city, so I'll be taking you with me as I go explore some of the most iconic landmarks and destinations in Southern California. This vlog is my first LA one since the first chapter of my Japan travel series released, which, by the way, you can find all 10 videos in a playlist on my channel, and I'll leave a link below for it in the description. I didn't do much filming when I got back from Japan after my winter trip due to a combo of jet lag, burnout, and overall wonder if I was on the right path in life. I was going through it. However, posting videos on YouTube and getting to relive the incredible moments from my time in Japan rejuvenated me. And I'm so grateful for all the support and kind messages left on my videos. You all are the best. Now, this video starts in May this year because I was able to go to Japan again in the spring, which means that I do have a bunch of new Japan videos coming to my channel. In this new chapter, we'll be going to places like Kamakura, Hiroshima, Yonezawa, Wakayama, and more. You'll also see how my friends and I spent 2 weeks in Japan together. I'm so excited to share those videos with you, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you know when new videos are available. But before those videos release, let me get you up to speed with how life in LA has been lately. Together again. If you're looking for good Japanese food in West LA, Sawtelle is the place for you. The street is packed with different varieties of Japanese and Japanese fusion restaurants and stores. This looks so good. Parking can be a nightmare around dinner time, but I think the food is well worth the struggle. Ahead of Mother's Day, I wanted to take my mom to the Huntington Library, Art Museum, and Botanical Garden. The Huntington is definitely a must visit if you're ever in Los Angeles. It's located in the San Marino area and is the former estate of railroad magnate Henry Huntington, who owned the Pacific Electric Railway Company. After seeing incredible success in the railroad business, Henry became a major collector and buyer in the elite antiquarian book market. Him and his wife, Arabella Huntington, co-signed a deed of trust to make the San Marino property a research and educational institution made available to the public at the time of their death. Henry bought the property in 1903, and it was first opened to the public in 1927, shortly after the couple's death. Today, over 700,000 visitors explore the Huntington annually. The Huntington is about 207 acres big, and the gardens are about 130 of those acres. The gardens feature 16 themed gardens with more than 83,000 living plants, including rare and endangered species. There's even a laboratory on the premises for botanical conservation and research. One of the first gardens we explored was the Chinese Garden, a garden inspired by the gardens of Suzhou, China. When you walk through, you can feel the intentionality behind the garden features and immediately feel a sense of calmness. I love how there are always events and demonstrations held at the gardens. Every Wednesday, you can find solo musicians offering recitals, along with monthly lectures that provide background on the garden and East Asian culture. Wow. There's bamboo over there.
Whoa, bamboo.
This place is so pretty. We found bamboo. Come on. After the Chinese garden, we strolled over to the Japanese garden. I was amazed at how quickly you could feel the shift in the aesthetic and vibe. The Japanese garden is a picturesque garden with a distinctive moon bridge, koi-filled ponds, a historic Japanese house, and more. The garden was tranquil and peaceful, and for a moment, I really felt like I was back in Japan. When at the Huntington, you must visit the rose garden. The first roses in this 3-acre rose garden were planted in 1908. This garden is stunning, with a large variety of big bloomed roses all around you. This was a highlight for me, and next time I plan to make a reservation at the Rose Garden Tea Room now that it's reopened. You could easily spend a good chunk of the day at the Huntington. The grounds are huge. I definitely recommend comfortable shoes because you will be walking a lot. The Huntington is open from 10 to 5 every day but Tuesday and some holidays. Reservations are required on specific days, so I recommend visiting their website to confirm. There is an admission fee to enter, but parking is free. I will leave a link to the Huntington website if you'd like more information. By this time, we were starving, so decided to eat food on the property. We went to the 1919 Cafe, which serves food cafe style. There's also a bar with a wide selection of wine, beer, and cocktails. Yum, taco bowl. Margarita. Wow, wow, wow. Mom got... Thank you. Cheers. Our last stop of the day was to the actual library. The Huntington Library is one of the world's great independent research libraries, with about 11 million items spanning from the 11th to 21st century. Scholars and researchers use the library and examine the art regularly. The information and discoveries made have been used for award-winning documentaries, best-selling novels, school textbooks, and more. With good food and drink options, stunning gardens, an incredible art selection, and impressive literary works on display, I highly recommend visiting the Huntington at least once. Again, I will leave a link to the Huntington Library website in the description below if you'd like more information. Here, Kaylee. Ran late, but we're here at the movies. I am so grateful for friends who are down for whatever. Like my friend Kaylee, who is down to randomly see a movie with me, grab lunch, and then help me procrastinate some more by grabbing ice cream at one of my favorite ice cream spots in LA, Wanderlust. Grabbing ice cream? Avoiding work?
You're avoiding work.
So I just picked up a ton of snacks from the Japanese market and I'm about to head out to Kaylee right now. We are meeting out with my friend Keith and Jaina and JL, and we're all gonna go to the Asian market. I am so excited because this food festival pop-up market that we're going to is supposed to be curated with a bunch of local mom and pop shops in Los Angeles. So I am looking forward to just some really good food and just finally being reunited with my friends. So let's head on out. We're gonna stop at Kaylee's house first and then head on over to Keith's for happy hour. Got the goods from Tokyo Central. I love finding events like this in LA that provide such a chill atmosphere to hang out with friends. We literally spent the night vibing to good music, chopsticks in hand, while munching on some of the best Asian foods in LA. Hey guys, so right now I am heading to the airport. I am making a trip up north to stay at my friend Mia's house. Kimmy and Sean are also coming with me. We are going to a show. We're seeing Seven Lions up there, so I'm really excited. A quick trip, but I'm just really excited to just hang out and relax with my friends. I want to take a moment to shout out all the people who have stuck by my side. The support system filled with people who still choose to be in my life, even when I couldn't be as available as I had been in the past. The people who, regardless of how long it's been, it feels like no time had passed when we see each other again. Thank you for being there. I hope you enjoyed getting a glimpse into my life back home in LA. I'll be posting LA videos periodically while also releasing the next videos in my Japan travel series. Until next time, thanks for watching.